Welcome to the stream, everybody, and hopefully in today's live stream we'll be doing some Basin custom campaign building, of course. Building for the, I think it was the Ascendants of Energy. What did I put in the title? Ascendants of Energy, there you go, because I did pretty much finish off the Samarium Syndicate to a point where I'm happy with it. I'll actually just show off what I did off camera. With them, I think I finished the lithium. I don't remember, but yeah, that's the lithium. I did take inspiration from both the magnesium and the strontium. I think it's called. Yeah, the strontium as well. Mainly just being the sloped sides of the magnesium. And the overall like hull shape of the strontium, and it's actually like the same height as well. And also these turrets I just pulled off the fortress that we built, whatever the hell that was called, the aluminium. I just pulled the turret off that, made it a bit longer, and lengthened the barrel a bit as well. So that's going to be the lithium's main guns. I did also give it like a little stack of sonar arrays, yes, because the passive, you can connect an active onto the top of it for some reason. Muck with the strontium sonar as well, instead of just having a single passive sonar in the middle here. I stuck them on the sides so then they can clear this massive brick in the back, and yeah, also gave it some active sonar as well, for it to more accurately fire the little RBU looking things, or ASRock or something, I don't know. Actually, I think ASRock is vertically launched, isn't it? Rocket propelled depth charges. That's RBUs, isn't it? RBUs of that. Anyways, realised I used 4 meters instead of 3 meters. That doesn't matter. Nobody's going to look at that. I hope. So anyways, that's the progress I did on the Samarium Syndicate. That's pretty much all done now, and now we get to move on to the next on the list, which is the Ascendants of Energy. I have already built a cruiser for this, but that was back before I changed the style. So we're going to have to pretty much completely rebuild the Capacitor, unfortunately, and this was supposed to be a heavy cruiser, and it costs, actually, how much does the lithium cost? Not the iron, the lithium. 62k. This costs half that. Now, mind you, stone is much cheaper than metal, but particle cannons are not. So we're probably going to have to rebuild this whole thing. I guess I'll just have to wing it then, won't I? Because I do need to have like some form of superstructure. Maybe I'll just do another brick on the top and just call that the superstructure. And then there's going to be like, I don't know, I was thinking of having like a big old brick in the middle with like all the detection and stuff on it. Maybe have like a detection or something on the front and back. And then just having like maybe little particle cannons around the sides. I'm not sure, but I did change it to the faction rules to be, at least for this faction, to mostly use particle cannons over like lasers and stuff, just because I find packs much easier to build, and I do kind of want to do this all by myself. Not to be selfish or anything to those of you who like building in custom campaigns and stuff such as myself, but yeah, this is like a private venture with documentation, let's say. Not very eventful in chat, is it? I don't think people got the memo that I was streaming. Well, this can be a video, I guess, eventually. There's going to be a video anyway, but nah, is what it is, I guess. I'm not too fussed. I'm missing the, what is this called? The stone inverted L 4 meter. We all love the stone inverted L 4 meter. I can't build. Hang on. That's really weird. Hang on. I built that. Have I stuffed designer mode up that badly? I don't know what the hell I've broken, but I guess we're moving back to neater designer mode. There we go. Perfect. And then we can stick the rudder here and a couple of propellers, I believe. Water... Propeller? Or propeller, I should say, not propel-or. We can just stick a block there. Stick a prop there. Stick another prop there. So now it has more props than I gave other craft. And then we... I don't know, we make the rudder, I guess. Oh, and here's a duct. That's right. Is there a stone duct, actually? What's that under? Air. There is not a stone duct. Oh, I guess we're doing a wood duct with stone decoed over it. Like so. Then we go to material override and find stone. And then we copy that to the other side. And hey presto, we have a stone. Actually, before I forget, hide the original mesh and then apply with mirror. There we go. And now we're just going to stick a prop there. Yep. A prop there. There we go. Now it has decent turnability, I guess. Actually, I guess we don't really need that last stone layer there. We just need the spore liner, really. If I'm being dead honest. Oops. Did we put one on front? No, we did. Good. Okay, so we just put the wood spore liner on now then. That's there, and then we do that, and there's still nobody in my stream. That's fine. I'll just talk to myself for an hour or so then, while I'm putting together a massive brick superstructure. I still don't know what I'm going to do for the superstructure, actually, if I'm being honest. Like, originally I was just going to do, like, little poles with detection on them, but that just looks disgusting. And then I'm like, hey, I'm going to put a brick on there instead, which is also not particularly grand. But I guess I may have to end up doing that. Yeah, so this, I envision, is going to be a broadsider. Hence the slightly thicker armour on the broadsides. Stone... wood, stone. Okay, yeah, that's craft named after electrical components, yes. I've actually gone ahead and I've named pretty much every single craft that I plan to have in this campaign, except for the Chromatov Dictatorship craft. I'm a bit stumped on their naming scheme at the moment. I have no idea what I'm going to call them. To those of you who are new to the stream or video or whatever, Basin, I'll just read off the craft name, not names, naming schemes. So first up we've got the Eluzon Fleet, which is just basically Deepwater Guard equivalent, only way worse than them. Craft named after different colours, which I've done. We've got red for combat craft, blue for special craft, and I think we had purple or something for like logistics and fortresses. And then we got the Samarium Syndicate, that was going to be Faction 2, which is wood and metal. Craft named after different metal / metallic alloys. Ascendants of Energy, stone and wood are their building materials and arming material. Craft named after electrical components. I've refined that compared to what I originally had it set as. And then we got Flotilla of the Old Guard, which is basically just metal and wood and whatever else to make it look like a 1890s to 1920s style. Basically Ironclad era to World War One, or just after World War One, but I'm moving further away from the Ironclad idea of things to just being like World War One and around that era. I might even put World War Two in, honestly. I don't know. So anyways, that had craft named after medieval weaponry, which was originally going to be the Chromatov Dictatorship's naming scheme, but I felt that it fit Flotilla of the Old Guard a bit better. Chromatov Dictatorship, I haven't really got anything yet. I've just been stumped on that. Hoko Empire, which is basically 1950s to 1920s Allies and NATO style. They can use any blocks, any weapons. Yep, that's fine. Craft named after anything, which is yes. I have already come up with names for the craft under the Hoko Empire. It's really just the Chromatov Dictatorship that I don't have anything for. So anyways, back to building for the Ascendants of Energy, the Capacitor. Yeah, I think we'll just go with like a stylized brick. Just quickly go in here and make a new... Oh yeah, I did some work on the Flotilla of the Old Guard as well last night because I got bored. And if I'm being completely honest, the Ascendants of Energy is going to be my least favourite faction in this. But I know people like fighting glass cannons with energy weapons, and energy weapons is kind of a necessary learning curve in this game. So my hands are pretty much tied with that one. Actually, I'm going to show off what I did for the Flotilla of the Old Guard real quick. I don't remember making that one, but yeah. When did I... Oh, okay, yeah. So this is all empty except for the battleship, which is called the Broadsword. And if this looks a little bit familiar, that's because it is, because this used to be the I forgot what it's called. The oops, no, not space. The sapling, that's it. The sapling from Borderwise's custom campaign. This was actually a rejected design, so I just decided to repurpose it in my own custom campaign. So yeah, it's not going to waste, fortunately enough, because I do like this design. Of course, I did pull off the missiles, and I removed all the colouring. I'll colour it later. And I also revamped the turrets a bit as well. Gave them a slightly new shape, I believe. I oriented the gun properly as well. I only have it like this because, yeah, I like the muzzle flash on Hawa going into the deck, you know, blasting holes in the deck. Everybody loves that. No, anyways, so I took the muzzle brakes off because that's not really... They didn't really have muzzle brakes back in World War One, World War Two. I think they might have in World War Two. Not in World War One though. I don't think they had any muzzle devices in World War One. I'm sure somebody can correct me in the comments or chat if I'm wrong about that. But yeah, I just stuck the heavy barrel starts on the on them. I don't know what I'm gonna do for roll. I'll probably just do something similar to this, even though that wasn't really historical. I don't really care. Oh, you can't see through rudders. Well, that was useless then, wasn't it? Pull the fuel engine out and replace that with steam. I may even end up just putting the steam engine in here and moving the AI. But I'm not quite sure yet. Yeah, that's the Broadsword. I can get rid of that. I'll do more work on that off camera. For now, we're working on the capacitor. Total energy per shot is like 40,000. That's going to be fun. I think we should just chop that off there then. Keep that like so. Put a quick divider wall between the two. That's going to do a whole lot, isn't it? Put a quick divider wall between the two pipes. And then somehow armor this using stone. Should have the blue sticking out though. That looks better. Oh, mirror. That looks way better. We should put some detection on there as well. Stick that on that one actually. And then we can put on a laser rangefinder. That's not a laser rangefinder. What the hell is that? Down here. And then an IR camera. Perfect. That does not look tacky at all. I'm actually just going to deco this a slight amount. Line that up and go down. And over. Perfect. That's fine, I guess. They both have 90% chance. So let's not save that in here. Let's go back to our Ascendants of Energy ships and save that. There we go. And we should save this sub-object as well. Do I have anything bigger than a heavy cruiser for this faction, actually? Ascendants of Energy... no. Capacitor heavy cruiser is the largest. Right. That is interesting. Oh, it's only got 8 craft anyway, so we do need another craft. That means more naming! Yay! I think we can do something like this, though. Why the hell not? It's going to be unique. I could even just make this the theme for the superstructure of everything to do with this faction, at least. Is just like a central walkway between two like command posts, I guess. And then they just switch command post when one gets damaged or broken to bits or something. I don't know. That looks kind of cool. I'm gonna go with that. Like little half slab things. I need glass again. That's stone. Then we do another 4 meter of glass. Actually, I'm gonna do another 3 meter of glass just cause. Let's make it 4 meters. Why not? Just be consistent with the actual block. Do that. Then we do paste. No. Maybe we don't do that. Yes, we are. Okay. In that case, hide original mesh. And then put the override material to stone. And perfect. Look at that. Stone door. Have some watchmen out there. Why not? Right, and now for the other bridge we can do a chair. 2 more chairs. And some guys out there. Why not? And then we can do a fire control computer just because actually that's kind of expensive. We'll do that anyway just because it raises the cost and yes. And then I'll just keep that nose thing on there actually. Instead of that we can do that and then let's do that anyway. Oops. That should be fine. Oh look, 3D Wrecker is armoring his turrets for once. As a first. So we got 500,000 energy just there. I could probably set up another thing like that. Okay. Nah. We'll just do that. And then stick some small tanks on the top here. I don't know. Yep, 72k. That should be fine. I hope. Turn off automatic control. Get out of here. Pitch angle we can just set to like 2 degrees. Why not? And just copy to all of those. Yes. Gonna scoot back a bit then. Okay, yep, that's working. That's working well. And then we can put some more secondaries on the side, like maybe about here and maybe here as well. Yeah, 3 secondaries per side. That works. And then we can just put some like remote controlled interceptor turrets up here. Just like that. We have turrets at the moment, yeah. Oh, hang on, we have a void back here. We can stick a helium pump in to raise the back end. It's not a duplicate pump. Okay, yep, so that's doing the back there. Then we can put an air pump in here somewhere. Air pump, there we go. Then we can put another air pump like up there. And then we can stick an air pump right here. And just like that, we are no longer under the water. That means I can't name the AI after people who suggest names and stuff. So instead, I will be putting a plaque or something around with your username on it. So I believe Tiger Boy suggested the Capacitor, the name. So Tiger Boy will get a plaque somewhere around maybe the bridge, or on the bridge maybe. I'll put it right there, why not? Wherever the plaque is. Text displays. Signpost doesn't know. Okay. Text screen. Okay, that looks better. Naming this vessel. Perfect. Okay, oh my goodness. The new one dwarfs this. So the Capacitor old was only 43 meters long. Cost just under 32,000 materials and was not very effective and looked ugly. This one, however, cost 78,500, we'll round it to, is 60 meters long, has 2 turrets so far, and actually looks half decent. So we'll save the Capacitor, and I don't know, we'll get a screenshot. Actually, there's not much point having this back one, so I'm just going to stick like a radar mast or something on here. And then flip azimuth constraints. Yep, that's fine. We're going to call it like that. We're going to call it at that, rather. For that bit, at least. Yeah, right, Capacitor is moving. It doesn't need roll control, I don't think, because it's just a wide old brick. Actually, I'm going to put a couple of propellers on the underside around here. Should I try decoing a duct on here? I might as well, otherwise it just looks tacky. You know what, I'm going to call it there. That works, that is completely fine. And it is also the end of the stream. So, if you enjoyed this video, yeah, thanks for enjoying it, I guess. And I'll see you all in the next one.